Okay, so I get asked sometimes about my wind controller setup. So what I'm using is a Yamaha WX7 wind controller. Here's the mouthpiece. I have the plastic reed off, and then I have some aquarium tube that's going onto the breath sensor so that it's like a closed system. I'm blowing into the end of the aquarium tube, and then it's going right to the breath sensor. And then I use the keys to change the notes when I'm playing. Um, what it standardly looks like is this, which is the mouthpiece here, the reed, and then the little metal pitch bend sensors inside the mouthpiece. The reed pushes that up and down. And then if you look at this non-working spare that I have for parts, you can see when it comes into focus here. So there's two tubes. One is the exhaust tube. It goes all the way through the instrument. Most of the air would go through that. But this one goes to the breath sensor. So when you're blowing into the mouthpiece, it's simultaneously most of the air passes through, and then just enough air to create whatever pressure that you need to trigger this breath sensor that's inside this little box. That's what's going into this tube. So all I'm doing is taking the aquarium tube that I got from, the hardware store or whatever, to this, and then it goes onto the breath sensor, and that's how it's working. It's just like that. So on the one that I've been playing, what I ended up doing was I used some black electrical tape on here to secure it so that it doesn't pop off. Because what happens when you're moving around and whatnot with this tube is it's easy for it to just kind of fall off because it's just tension holding it on there. And that's what got to be a problem. So I put the black electrical tape to hold it in place. And I have the pitch bend thing pulled down a little bit. That's just to keep the pitch fixed, because if that thing starts moving around, it'll change the pitch when you're playing, which obviously is not desirable when you're trying to play in key. So